to the wrestling area. And now if we can get Mr. Lawler in here, we will be ready to go with a 1-fall 15-minute time limit match. So far, no appearance from Lawler. Regal in the ring. Here he comes with his valet or manager or whatever. Jimmy Hart. Introducing from Indianapolis, Indiana, 224 pounds. On the right of your screen, Steve Regal. Going against him from Memphis, Tennessee, 228 pounds, Jerry the King Lawler. This will be a 1-fall 15-minute time limit match. Referee Jerry Calhoun.
We were looking mostly at Jimmy Hart's back right there.
Yep.
He was in the way, and that's not the first time Jimmy Hart has ever been in somebody's way. That's for a living fact.
That has happened before.
Yeah. Right. Jerry Lawler, as you can see, with that Southern heavyweight belt on his waist, and he is, of course, proud to have that back around his waist. We'll talk a little bit more about that a little bit later on, but right now we're ready for action. He's got himself an opponent in there who is double ready for action, and Steve Regal, fine athlete himself. Lawler pulls it off, hands it down to Jimmy Hart, his #1 strong cheerleader. Yes, we'll watch the belt. And referee Jerry Calhoun saying, okay, let's wait, telling Hart to stay in a chair. We're ready. Bell time. We're off and running. Here we go. 1-fall, 15 minutes of time. Lawler, Steve Regal.
This is a non-title match, by the way.
Lawler got that irritating smirk on his face, which it's just another one of the Lawler weapons, man. He gets them hot, hopes to distract them so he can do his number. Knows you, that's what's the matter with him. Yeah. See him saying, look at his clown, he wants to fight already. That's what Lawler was saying in there. Lawler goes under a right hand thrown by Regal. I hope he can keep smiling, Lawler.
Lawler, we've said it before, he's known as a slow starter. If he starts too slow against Steve Regal, he may find himself in trouble here early in the match.
He'll have all of his energy left after the bell. Now they tie it up over in the corner, and Regal tags him on. He whips and a reversal. Good move by Lawler. And a hip toss as he takes him and drags him right out into the middle of the ring. There he is, controversial king, Jerry Lawler. Jerry Calhoun trying to say, hey, come on now, let's keep the fist open. Steve Regal is, he's aware of Lawler will knuckle you in a minute. Lawler grabs the rope and holds up. Yeah, I see it. The cheerleader up out of his chair, leading cheers. Lawler out in front in terms of pulling things on Steve Regal. Doesn't really have anything to do with the match. Makes him feel good. We've talked about Steve, and we recognize the fact. There's no question Lawler is a strong wrestler. Hart runs around, grabs the foot, pops down. Lawler off the rope. Misses with an elbow. Man, he jumped to the center of the ring, Dave.
Halfway across the thing.
Regal fires at him. Look out. Here he goes. Steve Regal push over for anybody, the King or anybody else. Hart and Lawler both down. Yeah, that's the best opponent we could get, Jerry.
I think Steve may have gotten even for all those little things. We're right there with that one move.
Lawler hollering for disqualification. Yeah, I saw it, Jerry. Sure did. Boy, I think he probably broke the rule.
He's probably not alone.
Or at least he certainly won't be if you let Lawler stand there a little bit more.
That's right. We've just passed 4 minutes in this one.
4 minutes in time. Steve Regal, Jerry Lawler, second bout on Championship Wrestling in the event that you just joined us. Sonny King dispatched the masked Mauler in our opening bout. We've got a giant 6-man tag match coming up. Right after this one, Regal whipping that arm, making Lawler pay. Bends that wrist up, turning his hand right over.
Steve has taken control of the match in the last minute or so. The danger here is for him not to get too overconfident because he's got to remember who he's in there wrestling.
I find it hard to believe anybody would get overconfident, but one of the things that you have a tendency with Lawler, it's so hard to get an advantage that once you do, you may rush your moves a little bit and you walk in where it's bad news.
Right.
Hey, look at Regal. He did the same thing Lawler did. Grabbed the hair and popped him down, and the crowd's telling the referee he just did it back to him what Lawler did. Wearing his lungs out over here, hollering at the referee about Regal pulling hair. I didn't see him saying a word when Lawler was pulling hair.
6 minutes, 12 seconds into the action. A little less than 9 minutes to go.
Yowza! Lawler comes up with an armbar still being held by Regal. And Lawler clubs him with that right hand. Regal down to his knees. Yeah, open hand. The referee can see that one and he lets Lawler know about it. Lawler to a chokehold. The Southern Heavyweight Champion now starting to come on with Steve Regal. Pounding Regal's head into a turnbuckle. Regal slams Lawler in. Broad arm. Good solid right hand. Drags Lawler across the ring. Again. Beautiful drop kick. Good move by Regal. Whipped Lawler into the turnbuckle and nailed him with a drop kick. Lawler comes up off the canvas and busts Regal with a right hand. And he got him down for a cover of a 1-2-3. I caught the tail end of it, but it looked like I did not see the first part, but I saw Lawler throw something back to Hart over here.
Yeah.
And it is not beyond the realm of possibility that that's exactly what he had in order to put Regal down on the deck, because he really floored him quick, Dave.
There was something there. I don't know what. 8:06 the time on it. Lawler gets the win.
Steve Regal trying to tell the referee that was no fist or open hand or anything else. So, Lawler does it in 9:03. Is that 8:06? Well, I was somewhere in the same neighborhood. We got more wrestling action. Don't forget a great 6-man tag match coming up right after we take time out for intermission. Team is going to have lots of speed. Coming out here right now with his cheerleader is Jerry the King Lawler, and draped over his shoulder, the AWA Southern Heavyweight belt. You got it. Yeah, okay, it's not a stranger to you. We're the first to admit you've held it longer than anybody else has ever held it. And
let me ask you one question.
Yeah.
Who's the greatest wrestler in the world, and why am I?
Well, you just answered your own question.
Hey, you're smart there. I got it. I told you it would be back where it belongs, and it is. The rightful Southern Heavyweight Champion now has the belt. The people around here no longer have to hang their heads in shame when they talk about wrestling. They don't have to realize that Dundee is the champion. They don't have to go out and tell anybody, yeah, I'm ashamed of it, but that little sawed-off runt has the belt, because now somebody that they can look up to, somebody that they can be proud of, somebody that all them little punk kids out there can want to grow up and be like is the champion. The king of them all, right here it is, baby. The greatest wrestler that ever lived and ever will step into a ring. You're looking at him, and I am the champion. As you can tell, now wait a minute. We were having a good little conversation till you interrupted. Just stand there and be quiet. Now let me say this. As you can tell, I'm not completely happy today. Although I should be, regaining the belt is rightfully mine, but I'm not completely happy because last week, you see, a little dirty, sneaky, underhanded snake in the grass trick was pulled on the king. And I'm not going to take the time to explain it to everybody, but most of the people realize that I wrestled Thomas Marlin last week blindfolded, right? Or let me say this, I agreed to wrestle Thomas Marlin blindfolded. I went out to the ring in good faith. I let him put that blindfold on my head, risking life and limb. And what happened? I don't need to tell you. You just show the film of what happened, because I want the people out there to see this Dundee for what he really is, the low-life coward with that big yellow streak down his back that he is. I want you to just roll that film.
Because of the fact we're trying to get our 6-man tag match in, we have cut down on the amount of tape that we have, and we do not have that tape today. We don't have the tape of the blindfold match because we've got a great expiration of time match.
You don't have the tape of the blindfold match?
We just don't have it on, you know.
Oh, we just don't have it. That's nice and convenient that you just don't have it, ain't it?
Okay.
Okay, you want me to tell you why you just don't have it? I'll tell you why. Because Dundee obviously got here to the television studio before I did. That's why you don't have it. He went up there in that room, and he obviously took that film and destroyed it. That's why you don't have it. And you want me to tell you why? I'll tell all of you idiots out there why he took it and destroyed it. Because it shows you Dundee's true colors. It shows you how a big coward Dundee is. It shows that big yellow streak down his back. I'll tell you what he did. When I put that blindfold on my head, old Thomas Marlin knew he didn't have a chance, so he motioned back to that dressing room. He said, "Come on, Dundee. Come and get him, Dundee." They put a blindfold over Jimmy's head where he couldn't tell me what was going on, and Bill Dundee jumped in that ring with me blindfolded and attacked me and proceeded to knock me down, beat me about my head and face, and then pinned me. Now, yeah, you're shaking your head because you were there and you saw it. Am I telling the truth? I am telling you the gospel, baby. That shows you what kind of coward Bill Dundee is. Let me tell you something. That ain't gonna happen again, Dundee, because I'm gonna take care of you this week, baby. I'm gonna beat the life out of you. This is gonna be the last time you ever want to challenge for this belt. Now, he thinks he's got a little trick up his sleeve this week, doesn't he? Did you see how I just disposed of this guy right here, the Steve Regal?
I sure did.
Well, that's going to be a piece of cake compared to what I'm going to do to Dundee. I'm going to slaughter him. Dundee thinks he's got it all worked out. You know, he's spending a lot of time over at Jerry Jarrett's house now. He's trying to get in real good with him. Because he wants Jarrett to do him all these little favors like putting Jimmy Hart in a cage. Did you hear what I said out there, you idiots? They're going to put Jimmy Hart in a cage. Come here, Jimmy. Come here, handsome Jimmy. Look at this man. Do you own a tuxedo? No. This man wears tuxedos to the ring. Does Dundee own a tuxedo? No. This man wears vests to the ring. This man is a first-class individual. He has sold about 17 million records in his day. He is one of the biggest recording stars that's ever lived, and they want to put him in a cage? We got our priorities mixed up a little bit around here. People like Dundee belong in a cage. He's an animal. He's a goof. He's an idiot. He should be behind locked doors, not a perfect gentleman like this. Well, let me just say this. Dundee, it ain't gonna work for you, buddy. You're gonna get your brains beat out. It's gonna be the last shot you ever get at this belt, and this man is not getting in no cage, and that's all we gotta say about it. Come on.
Well, that's fine. The stipulations are that, and due to the importance of the Southern Heavyweight title, we would like to try to get Bill Dundee out here and have a response on it.
All right, right now, though, let's take a look at the entire Monday night card. Coming up Monday night down at the Mid-South Coliseum, wrestling time 8 o'clock. Opening match of the night will be Plowboy Frazier going against Jerry Bryant in a single match. That's the opener. Next match, we'll have the team of Buddy and Ken Wayne against Hector Guerrero, the California champ. Hector's partner will be Steve Regal in the tag team match Monday night. Then it's going to be another tag team match. The fabulous Freebirds, Terry Gordy, Michael Hayes, going against Sonny King and Rick Morton in another tag team match. Then a Southern tag team title match. The belts will be on the line. Steve Kyle and Coco Ware have a victory over the champs, but it was a non-title match. Well, this time they get a shot at the belts as they go against Wayne Ferris and Larry Latham. The Southern tag team titles will be on the line. Main event of the night, a return Southern heavyweight title match. And as mentioned, Jimmy Hart will be in a cage at ringside. That is one of the stipulations of the match. The superstar, Bill Dundee, tries to regain the title that is held by Jerry the King Lawler. Main event Monday night at the Mid-South Coliseum. Get your tickets all day today up till 5 o'clock, and of course the ticket office is open all day on Monday. Okay. All right. Yeah. Thank you. Wait. Okay, Billy, thank you. Hey, Billy, we, because of the importance of the Southern Heavyweight title, obviously, yeah, I wanted to get you out here right now to discuss the fact. The fact of the matter is Lawler has the belt around his waist. You got a bout coming up with him, in which the stipulation says Jimmy Hart will be seated.
Let me ask you this, Lance. When you got a big pen full of chickens and a fox keeps stealing, what do? You lock the chickens up, right?
Yes.
Well, we're not going to lock the chickens up in this one. We're going to lock Jimmy Hart up. We're going to sit you right in here, Mr. Jimmy Hart. You all get a look at this nice cage. He goes right in his damn foot, and we're going to lock him right in this cage right here.
Hey, come on, Bill. Get it out of here. Hey. Come on, Billy. Okay, tore the microphone loose here. The cable came right out of it. Hey, come on, get somebody in here, get this thing. Will you guys quit this stuff? Come on, Jimmy, get out. Get it on out of here. Let's get somebody in here and get this thing. Come on, Lawler. I'll tell you what you're going to do. You're going to end up not wrestling. with a lousy paint can. Oh, that is really cute. Really cute. Come on, Lawler. Will you get it out of here? Just get it on out of here. Crying out loud. Okay. I'll tell you what, let's just take a break here, and we'll try to get ready for the 6-man tag action coming up. We'll be back in just a moment.